Hello everyone, welcome back to Gloomhaven. Last time we had a very large fight against a very large eyeball. And just off screen I missed it, but we gave Faith a new perk in Perplex to redraws with Muddle. And now we are ready to recruit a new hero to the team. And the newest option to us is the Beast Tyrant. Vermlings that rise above their baser instincts find that there is much to be gained in exerting their will over beasts of the wild. These beast tyrants can amass incredible armies of fangs, claws, and talons to become formidable opponents in battle. Starting health 6, 13 cards, 2 perks, difficulty medium, melee damage / summoner. So we had a summoner previously, and I did not get on too well with them. But we will give this new class a go for now. Our starting ability cards. Disorienting Roar. Muddle and immobilize all enemies within range 2. Swap the position of any 2 characters. Move 2 on top, but this is a command. Which is interesting, not sure what that's about yet. Swap the position of any 2 enemies. Summon Green Adder, attack 2, range 4 and poison. Summon Tattered Wolf, move 5, attack 1, range 4, disarm. Before your bear acts, you may forgo the top action of your turn and add +3 to all of your bear's attacks this round. Before your bear attacks, you must forgo the bottom action of your turn to add +3 move to all your bear's moves this round. Heal 4, attack 2 on bottom, shield 1, heal 4, attack 4, move 3 and shield 1 ally. Attack 2 in an arc, move 3 and push. Attack 1, range 4, target 3, move 5. Summon a red falcon, loot 1. Attack 3, range 3. Attack 5, create earth. Borrowed essence, attack 2, heal 2. Redistribute all damage taken by you and your summoned allies however you like. No character may end with more damage than their maximum hit point value. So, it says whenever your bear acts. I don't see a bear, but perhaps that will become more obvious when we finish. So, let's take... Oh, what are we going to call them? Let's just go with Ty. And a personal quest. Complete 6 side scenarios. The air is thin in Gloomhaven. Well, not the air exactly, but whatever the air is. So just 6 side quests, or complete 1 quest in each area of the map. We unlock a quest, the Circle of Elements design, and 1 prosperity. That seems more interesting. Dagger Forest, Lingering Swamp, Watcher Mountains, Copperneck Mountains, and Misty Sea. And Gloomhaven the city itself. So, Ty has joined the party. So immediately we get to level up because we have a certain level of prosperity. Command, attack 4, strengthen self, heal 1, affect all allies, or attack 3, range 2 and immobilize, or shield 2, retaliate 2, all summoned allies. I think a heal 1, all allies is going to be great for things like when people are poisoned. So, let's try that out. I hope I'm not making terrible decisions. We get to level up again. Summon Swamp Lizard. Attack 2, target 2 as a command. Or an Unstoppable Beast. Command attack 3, consume green to attack 1 extra or move 5. Let's take... Let's take the Vicious Ally. Let's lean into the summons, because that's what I do badly. Right, we don't get to level up again, but we do have 4 available perks. Consistency and Focus we're familiar with, as are we Heighten, Lacerate, Hobble, Recover, Verdant, and Resilient. So not a whole lot of options here. Let's take a Consistency. We only get to take 1 consistency, not 2. And And let's add some weird stuff. Let's take the 2 heals, because I think that's going to be important for a lot of our summons. Let's take a bunch of those. Let's get weird. And then we start with 60 gold, so we can go to the shop. And I know for a fact that there are the Robes of Summoning. During your turn, perform a heal 2, target any summoned ally action. So we probably want that. We will stick those on. And we're not going to be able to get another Ring of Summoning, Ring of Skulls, are we? That's 49 cash, but there is one in stock, which is good. Otherwise, we have completely available equipment, as in completely open equipment slots. So what would we want? I don't expect us to be doing too much of our own attacking. Cloak of Pockets is no good to us right now. During your turn, refresh one of your consumed items. We can't afford that. During your turn, perform a heal 1 self action. I mean, I don't know why I wouldn't just buy a potion, really. Obviously, we can long rest and use this over and over again. But I think we can't even afford a major. Right, we will hold on to our cash for now. City encounter. I meant to go to the church, but sure, we'll do a city encounter. You decide to unwind at the Sleeping Lion, but just as soon as you start relaxing, a bear of a man crashes into your table, scattering your drinks across the floor. Towering over him is a massive Inox. "What did you say about my horns?" the Inox shouts. The man stands up and brushes shards of glass from his tunic. "I said the sight of them makes me want to vomit." The Inox roars and charges headlong into the man, crashing through more tables in the process. At this, the entire tavern erupts into violence. After all, when a man is deep into his drink, the last thing you want to do is knock that drink over. Join the fray, or do your best to stop the fighting. Stop the fighting. Get it out of here. We gain 1 reputation. So I wanted to go back to the Temple of the Great Oak. Faith can certainly take a blessing. Pandora. I think we can probably take a blessing as well. And Tali with 10 gold, we're not going to be doing much else. And this is on 40 of 50, so we'll take a blessing here as well. +1 prosperity. Gloomhaven wealth has reached 4. New items are back in stock. Swing by next time you're near the market. Oh, I was going to check some of those out, but let's go. Hawk Helm. During your ranged attack, add +1 to your entire attack. +1 range to your entire attack action. Studded leather. The next 2 times you are attacked, the attacker gains disadvantage and you gain 1 shield if damaged. Tower shield, 1 hand. When damaged by an attack, gain 2 shield for the attack. And volatile bomb, we are familiar with. Comfortable shoes. When you use the default bottom of a move card, move 3 instead of move 2. Falcon figurine. Summon a jade falcon. Interesting. Major stamina potion. During your turn, recover up to 2 of your discarded cards. That's massive. That's a whole extra turn for free. Alright, lots of interesting stuff there. But I think, unless we're going to... Hold on. Bless with the Tyrant. Why not, before our next fight? Then we also have town records for narrative.
We understand each other, Mr. Scrim. A well-decorated soldier stands in the center of the town records building as you enter. The librarian, Dominic, seems rather small by comparison, but he's not at all intimidated. "Oh, I understand you perfectly well," Dominic says. But I don't think you're understanding my position. I am trying to find the truth. The soldier looks up as you approach, then looks back down at the bearded man. Just think about what I said. He begins to gesture around him as he walks towards the door. I'd hate to have to tear down this whole place. Dominic waves at you grimly. Hey there. Glad to see you stop by. Who knows what sort of short-sighted, lowbrow lengths that thug would have gone through to get his point across. He shakes his head and then fluffs his beard. It's just a difference of opinion, though. In my research, I've apparently asked the wrong people the wrong questions. It's amazing how reactionary, thick-skulled people can get about what's written down on a piece of parchment. It's not like anyone's going to even read this little text of mine. Dominic coughs. Well, except you, of course. Is that why you've come by? I've finished up the broad history if you wanted to take a look. As human civilization expanded across the continent, two major changes occurred. The first was that merchants grew into prominent positions within the cities due to wealth gained from lucrative trade routes, both within human civilization and with other races. The second change was that the wilds, which were once so dangerous, became much less so, especially in the center of the continent, as areas were converted to farmland and peace was made with the surrounding races, in one way or another. The military taxed the trade heavily across the continent, and the merchants grew more and more resentful, as larger portions of their earnings were demanded for less justification. The military did nothing and grew fat off the work of others. This all came to a head in the capital, when the leader of the Merchants Guild, Simon Wainwright, organized a coup of the city's military by hiring an entire army of mercenaries with the guild's money and taking control of the city's keep. Very little force was actually required, as the city guard was outnumbered and woefully undertrained. The siege of the keep lasted less than 2 days, not nearly enough time for reinforcements to arrive from the surrounding cities. Once in power, the Merchants Guild quickly won the favor of the citizenry with sweeping social changes, allowing for a great many freedoms and relieving them from the heavy taxation of the military. Once the commoners were on the side of the merchants, there was little hope for the military of regaining control, at which point the mercenary army was no longer required, and the military was offered a decent salary to continue keeping watch over the city. After the capital was reformed, the merchants' revolution spread outward from there, quickly deposing the militaristic rule across the continent. As of the writing of this document, only one city remains under the governance of a military presence: Gloomhaven. Next, I really want to get into the development of Gloomhaven and this clash between the merchants and the military in the city, Dominic begins. But as you can see, the military isn't all that happy about it. Dominic hesitates. I was hoping you could all do me a favor, actually. In order to continue to put my pen to paper, I think I'd better get the backing of a powerful merchant to keep me safe. They're all sympathetic to me getting down this history, of course, but they're a little hesitant to publicly support the venture. I'm hoping you could do some convincing for me. You might have the most luck with Councilman Greymare.
The Oozing Grove has been unlocked. What a strange location for a quest relating to a trader. Persuade Greymare to back Dominic's book and protect him from the military. Kill all oozes, destroy the left tree, destroy the middle tree, and destroy the right tree. Well, that seems like as good an introduction for Ty as anything. Forest imps, giant vipers, and oozes. Alright then, let's have at it, shall we?
Do come in. The wealthy councilman Greymare ushers you into his office, then sits at his desk. Dominic tells me he's writing a book about the corruption of the military and needs my support to keep him from ending up in chains beneath the Ghost Fortress. It is a heavy request, but you may be in luck, because I have an equally heavy request that you are perfectly equipped to handle. Until recently, I had an estate out in the Corpsewood that was harvesting fruits and vegetables. Good farmland is at a premium here, and I figured if the estate were hidden away and guarded, it should have been able to sustain itself. Unfortunately, I haven't heard from my stewards in over a week. I sent some men to investigate, but they haven't returned either. Greymere sighs. I need someone capable to head out there and find out what's going on. And it would also be nice if you could neutralize the situation so I can get my farmland back. Do that, and I'll support your little book. You agree, and head off into the Corpsewood to locate Greymare's estate.
Encounter on the road, even though it's a short walk. Stumbling through the woods, you are alarmed to hear sudden sounds of large animal rummaging through the underbush. You crouch down, gauging the grunts and growls. Through the trees, you see a large bear approaching your location. It has not noticed you yet, but it soon will, I imagine. Take the opportunity to run or attack the bear. Let's attack the bear. You have been wounded. Lovely. Hopefully we can deal with that fairly swiftly.
Expecting vermlings and the like, you're a little taken aback by the scene you find upon your arrival. The farmhouse is covered in a thick, slimy mold, and you find numerous skeletons, completely picked clean, around the property. It's as if this place has been abandoned for years, not days. Following the trail of dense mold, you come upon a grove of fruit trees. Here the slime is thicker, and when you prod it with your weapon, it ripples and reacts. Suddenly, the grove is alive with movement and hostility.
Right, gain 13 or more experience, or use your equipped items a lot. I think we can probably use our equipped items a lot. Yeah, we don't have a third small item, but that's fine. Never allow your current hit point value to go to half or be the first to get a kill. Probably that will happen. Use no items. Take only short rests. Your health at the end is maximum. Kill 3 or fewer monsters. And then we definitely want to come in here and look at some of these level 2, level 3 cards. So what do we expect to use? Not very much. Heal 4 self, attack 2. Concentrated Rage. Summon a creature. Move 2, swap 2 enemies. Muddle, swap any 2 characters. Oh, goodness, what are we going to change? A lot of it seems to be commands. I'm wondering if we're actually just going to get a bear. I'm trying to remember back to the Gloomhaven box, and if this is one of the ones that comes with a second little box for the miniature, because you get your guy and your bear. Seems like that may well be the case. So let's drop the Tattered Wolf and pick up the Swamp Lizard. Redistribute all damage taken by you and your summoned allies however you like. No character may end with more damage than their hit point maximum value. Attack 2, range 3. Consume air to attack 2 more. Heal 2 self. Let's grab that somehow. God, this is going to be a hot mess, isn't it? Let's try this. Although do I want Energized Strike? It's attack top, heal bottom. But it's a command attack on top. Let's try this. Otherwise, we're going to be here forever. 20 minutes in prelim. It's a lot of time. So we're all wounded. We know that. And we have a fairly complicated set of objectives. And the game crashed. Alright, hopefully it's only one crash and it's resolved. What is this giant space? Are there no other rooms? It's just, hey, here's the whole encounter all at once. Here's 1,000 enemies that you have to kill all at once. That's a spawner. Is that because of the tree? I'm going to take it. Where's the other trees? There's a tree there. There's a tree here and a spawner. Spawning oozes, but we have to kill all oozes. I guess we have to kill all oozes after we finish destroying all trees. Okay. Also, I'm yet to see a bear. I don't understand how this is going to go. Because I do not have a summon for a bear. Right, you are elite. You are not, but there's nowhere for me to pull you and make you stand next to a friend of mine. And it looks like there's a full wall up to this segment here. I'm going to guess there's other full walls about the place. I am not sure how to go about this fight. Because at the end of, when we select end turn, every single one of these creatures is going to get an action, which seems terrifying to me. So where do we begin? I guess we kind of want to push to one side to start. And I have no idea which side we're going to pick. So for our Beast Tyrant, I have commands, but they're no good to me. I assume. I wish I had a bit more direction with whatever's going on here. But let's just summon a lizard on top. That seems like it'll be helpful. And didn't I get a card that is like heal everybody? Heal one, all allies. That's going to help because we're all wounded at the moment. And if I can heal everybody for one, that will just get rid of all the wounds. So that seems like a great time. Now let's get back into some more familiar territory. I would like Pandora in the center here, because then we can do bless everybody, curse everybody on bottom, and on top bless all adjacent allies. We'll get some extra stuff going there. Tali. We're going to want a good chain lightning soon, I'm sure. But from right here, we can hopefully kill something with an attack 5 range 2 on top, and on bottom a primal duality so we can go quickly and move and make some elements. Faith over here. I think we're going to have a lot of stuff that's independent of everything else here. But also something like Long Con in the right spot is going to do a lot of work, especially because it disarms, so we won't necessarily be in that much danger. So if we could move out to like this spot here, obviously the tree can't be disarmed, but the tree isn't a threat to us. So if we Long Conned on top, and then we need at least a move 1, 2, 3 on bottom. Let's go. No, I want Stiletto Storm. Move 4, gain advantage on all your attacks. Alright. Summon Beast Tyrant's Bear. Select a hex to summon Beast Tyrant's Bear. Okay. That happens immediately. Then we have moving with jump and attacking, moving, loot and healing for oozes, Moving, attacking, and cursing. Moving and attacking. Faith initiative is fine. We are wounded. We are going to move 4 up to here. Skip the rest of that movement. Take the advantage. And attack all of these things. +1 again. That'll do it. Alright, that's not a bad start. I should have gone after Pandora, but you know, we do what we can. I'm going to guess the bear doesn't get its own deck. You know what? Get me a skeleton out immediately. Tali is also injured. We knew that. We're hoping that this one is going to die very swiftly. Slight overkill, but it is what it is. And we will step over next to our friends slightly. Light and dark are created. Right, we are going to heal 1 all allies. Cures a whole bunch of wounds. During your turn, you may perform a heal 2 target to any summoned ally. Not yet. And we're going to put a lizard down here. Let the mass of enemies take their turn. Bear does have a respectable amount of HP. There's a symbol by their name. I'll read that when the camera stops spinning around so much. I guess we could do it here. Beast Tyrant's Bear. The bear acts differently. Alright, we'll wait. These imps are going to take ages about their turns, aren't they? Well, that was long-lived. I think we should get the Retaliate song on as soon as possible. Especially with all these very small creatures around us. Oh, come on. This is a bad time. Okay, well. The bear acts directly before the Beast Tyrant. You can burn cards to prevent damage done to the bear. When the bear drops below 1 hit point, it is exhausted and cannot return in this scenario. The Beast Tyrant has specific command actions, which allow the bear to perform abilities instead of the Beast Tyrant. Okay, that I can follow. Maul is an attack 4. Muddle and immobilize anyone within range 2. Shield 1, affect all summoned allies. Heal for self. Attack on bottom. Attack in an arc. Move 3, push 2, target 1 enemy. Attack 1, range 4, target 3. Move 5. Attack 2, range 3, heal 2, self. Okay, so we want the bear to attack something, but heal 4 self on bottom and maul on top. Let's see how that goes. I would really like Echoing Aria on as a spell. And on bottom, attack 4, range 4, push 3. Seems useful. Faith, from where we are, 1, 2, 3, 4. These little guys are too far away for a Stiletto Storm, really. Add 2 to your attacks this round, targeting creatures that are adjacent to none of their allies. Let's do that with the Stiletto Storm. It won't be every attack, but it'll be enough of them, I think. And Tali. We need to get after that tree. Heal 3, range 4, attack 2, target all enemies within range 2 of the healed character. Honestly, that's not a bad shout for the bear right now, even though it is a very early burn move. I want to keep that bear alive, so if that's top, we need something on bottom. This is already creating ice, so we'll create some green on a 26. They're going after us, which is great. I'm fine with that. Good start. Now, I wish I had thought things through more, because now I'm going to attack a creature and push it outside of the range of that, perhaps. But I mean, if it's dead, that's just as useful as everything else, isn't it? Right, everyone and their summons gets a bonus. Gets to retaliate. We take our attack action, which is very interesting. Bear Tyrant is still wounded. That's a bad time. Right, so command the bear to heal for self. Ah, I should have done it the other way around. Because now we're going to heal 2 to them, but I should have done the heal 2 for the poison, heal 4 for everything else, but you live and you learn. Right, we are not in range to reach anything to attack anymore, so that is what it is, we're learning. Here, we're going to add 2 to all of our attacks targeting things, but these guys have both died, so that's not really useful anymore. Attack 2, range 3. 1, 2, 3. We could move back and start defending this line. It's all kind of trash, isn't it? Because we're not going to get any benefit from this at all. So we might as well move somewhere. Really, I just want the fairies all dead for a start. The fairies and the snakes. The slimes are going to keep respawning. I just have to accept that. Attack at advantage with piercing and +1. 1, 2, 3, 4. And heal yourself for 5. Tali is up. We were going to heal the bear with Eye of the Hurricane, but that's only going to hit 2 creatures now. So, would we rather move and just do the standard attack? Alright, we get some elements for next turn. That is bad, but we can't really do anything about it. And we're poisoned again. That one's going to die. There's going to be a lot of attacks against our bear, perhaps. Yes. Sure. We've got enough stuff to be attacking. God, this fight's like nothing else we've ever seen. At least our retaliate is at a range of 2. What are the slimes doing? Pushing, attacking 5 at range 3. It's going to be another bad time. I think I'm getting wrecked, you know. With all these giant trees to need attacking. Yeah, this is not going well. This is not going well. Oh, this is just so bad. So we've got like 1 turn left in us. Faith? There's no way we can like solo this whole thing. Oh, the other trees do have spawners. It's just that at the beginning other things were stood on the spawners of the other trees. That's only slightly terrifying. And I'm going to assume it doesn't count as a monster for the concept of Visage of the Inevitable. Normally isn't. Right. I think Tali needs to do something about this gang over here. Not sure what exactly, but something. I have no idea. I'm paralyzed with ambiguity. Wind and light. We don't have enough potions to do a double selection now. And mobilizing everyone isn't going to help. Nobody stood in really a good way to disarm folks, but we will try. Can't chain lightning. We can heal the bear on bottom. And attack something with stun on top. On faith, we're going to smoke bomb on top. Are we? No. The tree's immune to wound. Immune to all conditions, alright. So we can't wound them. That's burning oil on top. Open wound on bottom. So, Giant Viper Elite is going first. There is only one of those, and that is this guy here. Shield 1, attack 2 poison. Doesn't matter. These guys are moving 4, attacking for 2. That's really not fun. So, we'll put ourselves here. Try and kite some of these attacks away from others. And we're going to go after the tree. Because I'd really like the tree to just stop spawning stuff here in the middle at the very least. It's a good start. That guy does nothing. Oh, this one here is 1. It's fine. Retaliate helps. Good work. Right, let's disarm. Now, we are really far away, aren't we? What's this slime doing? They're all cloning themselves this turn. Disarming means they cannot perform an attack ability, which is different to stun, which does not help us. And there's not really anywhere I can stand that's going to benefit me here. Man, I hate all of this. Right, we'll disarm them for next time then. Bear gets a swipe in. Oh, you moron. That was our last HP because we were still wounded. Alright then. We're stood here. We don't have a bear to heal anymore. So I'm going to push in 1. Then attack Consuming Ice in an AoE against those two with advantage and add 1. Some of the forest imps are stunned. Yes, yes. Keep wrecking me. It's fine. Then the oozes do the terrible thing that oozes do. I don't think we're going to be long for this world on this mission. Oh, we crashed again. Clearly, cursed mission. But the bear is alive again. The crash restored us to the turn where the bear is alive. So is there anything we can do about this? Because, oh boy, it's not going great. Heal Bear on bottom. Move faster on Infernal Vortex. Move on 5 and Burning Oil something. That's mostly staying the same. Let's Marching Beat the bear out of there if we can. That's 1, 2, 3. That'll do it. And then on bottom, we can move 3, attack 3 at range 3. And over here, we just need to heal 4 self on top. Although we're going to take the wound before our turn because we have 1 HP and we're wounded. So I think we have to long rest. This guy, shield 1, attack 2 and poison. We need to go faster than that. Then we need to move to here. Which is going to suck because I'm going to attack this snake, but I'm going to do it at a disadvantage because we're too close, but this snake is my biggest problem right now. Get dead by retaliation. Right, Tali. Heal the bear. Of course, I thought about using the wrong side of the card. Attack 4, select all enemies at range 2. I don't think I want to do that right now. If I was like over a bit, if I was stood here, that would be incredible. But for right now, we're going to end up skipping that attack. Feeling dumb about it. Right, we can move the bear. Oh. What? It decided where it moved. Peculiar. Alright, we're going to move to here. Then attack there. Now all the imps are going. Lovely. It's a bad time. Wish we were closer for the retaliate damage, but you know. Then the slimes are still making clones this game. Clones this turn, rather. We have to burn an available card. Then we can take our long rest. A card to get rid of. Well, we're only going to get one more turn after this. I don't think we need the 2 healing cards. Fresh round. Tali. I might have you take a short rest and then actually come back and do super mega damage at range 4 to a lot of stuff. If we were here, that would be 1, 2, 3, 4 things. Although these guys are very nearly dead anyway. Yeah, this whole fight sucks. Attack with wounds at the back there is not bad, especially because there's the two slimes to deal with. If we do that on top, we need something on bottom. We can't use this fire in two places. And I would actually love to get Retaliate 4 going. Just to like wreck a bunch of stuff that might attack us, although we're not the priority for attacking so much right now. So let's short rest. We don't want to burn that. We'll burn this. Eye of the Hurricane. Heal 3, range 4, target, attack 2, all things within range 2 of the creature. And that's on top. Something on bottom. Do we have another heal? We do. Let's hope we get that off. Here we're going to what are we going to do? I'm going to attack on top, move on bottom. Pandora. I think disarming a bunch of stuff seems like a good plan. And we'll do it on 13. Who's missing? Beastmaster. Attack the tree, heal self. Okay, just lots of attacking. Skeleton is getting work done. Disarm. Those three. Then we are adding curses to a deck. We'll attack those three like that. We're gonna keep slamming that tree. Heal self on there for 4. And why not also... do we want to heal the skeleton for 2? Move 3, attack 3, range 4. He's probably not going to survive an attack, so... Tali. Heal 3, range 4, attack 2, target all things within range. Do it at advantage and +1. And heal Faith some. Faith. Move to this tile here. Then we are going to attack. This will die to retaliate damage, and it's attacking 1 at a range of 4. So the 1 attack does not concern me. Go after the tree. Alright, that's 1 tree down. 8 gold for our troubles. God, just the sea of slimes. Like, even if we didn't just transfer to a brand new hero that I have no idea how they work, I don't know that we would be doing so much better with the Sunkeeper. Goodbye, smoke bomb. We don't get to retaliate off of that one. That's the last card there. That's what we wanted to see. Right, fresh round. Good grief. This is going to be a long rest. This is going to be a short rest. Redraw that. That's a shame. Disorienting Dirge is going to do a lot of work though. And on top... honestly, I am in hell. Must be a short rest here. Goodbye. Although right now that would have actually been pretty good. It's going to be Stiletto Storm on top. And Flurry of Blades to get advantage on a bunch of all that. Over here. Attack 5... for like a bunch into like a slime, maybe? I just don't know how we're going to deal with this wall of death approaching behind us from basically both sides anyway, you know? So yeah, go with the Winter's Edge on top. A move and retaliate on bottom. They're going before Tali. We need to step back at least a little. Get our advantage. 1, 2, 3, 4. We are blessing those adjacent to us. Blessing and cursing everybody else. Alright, those guys are wrecked. We are going to attack with a really strong attack. Now we can't get anyone in an AoE of 3, which sucks. So let's go after these two. And of course we miss half of that. We will move 4 to here. Are the slimes attacking? They are. We will skip the last of our movement, put the extra retaliate on. Yep, they're gone. So we got rid of all the pixies. We're just down to slimes and snakes. And there's only one snake left. I just don't know how we're ever going to destroy 2 high HP trees before then with what we have going on. Tali, you want to weigh in here? We need Chain Lightning. We can make Sun if Pandora goes first. Disarm at range 3. 1, 2, 3. We might be able to get those 2 with a disarm. On a 44 is not very fast. We'll try that pair. You're down over here. We need to get to that tree. Burning oil, and it's going to be an open wound. And as long as Tali goes after Pandora, we can short rest, lose Winter's Edge, get back Chain Lightning, and Chain Lightning on top, something on bottom. Stoking Hail. They are not going quickly, but they are attacking a lot. Now I'm wondering if I even want to move. Actually, undo. Try and kill this snake first. That is wounded, so that will die. So now we can move somewhere else. These guys are all moving. Attack 5, range 5. We cannot tank those hits, basically from either side. Disarm them. Curse them as well. I didn't create the extra freaking thing. Alright, the Viper's dead. It's just the slimes now. Good curse. Even better curse. Unbelievable curse. 4 curses! I mean, yeah, we're going to have to take some damage at some point. But 4 curses is unbelievable. Right, how are we ever going to do 28 damage to 2 trees? Alright, let's move 2. And then attack with some wounds. Faith. These are all elite ones, so that doesn't help me. And we can't pull them either. Attack 3 at range 4 we can hit with. Over here. Move 3, attack 3 and range 3. Immobilize everybody moving towards us, perhaps. No idea if that's ever going to help or work. Has this tree stopped spawning? Not sure. I don't know if they have a limit on how many they can spawn. I know there's a limit on how many like actual tokens for the slimes can exist on the board, but I don't think we're at that limit right now. Man, this is rough. Yeah, there is literally no way we can defeat all the foes that we have to and do the damage to the trees that we need to with the limited number of cards that we have available to us. It just can't happen. Right. We need to long rest there. We need to long rest here. We need to long rest there. Really, it should be short rests, but we can't spare the card burns. They're sucking up all the gold. But they're not attacking this turn. We actually get a break. The spawner is back, so that's hell. And they're all healing, which is also hell. It's basically coming down to how quickly can I end up conceding. Faith still has a lot of cards, but they're going to be lost as soon as she takes one big volley of attacks. Let's just play basically anything. They're cloning themselves, which is slightly terrifying. Can't reach the tree. Should probably attack the one that might die, but that's even better. Just do 1 damage. That'll do. They're not attacking, so we don't need to consume the fire. There's a ooze. There's an ooze. Oh, would you look at that? There's an ooze. That one dies. But there's an ooze. Oh, and look at that. There's an ooze. we need to do something about that tree, which we obviously can't. Oh, they're cloning themselves again this turn. Thinking about it, thinking about it. And so starts the cycle of cloning. Looks like, though, we've got too many slimes on the board. They can't make any more of themselves. This one's going to die. And that takes one off the board, which lets this one put one on the board. So we are at the slime limit. And even if we could kill this tree, how do you get through all of that to kill the last tree on the other side? A card. Oh, game! Alright, we're back again. I'm officially miffed. If you have made it this far, I appreciate your ever-continued watching. We're doing all this stuff again, are we? No? What are we doing? What are we doing? I don't even know anymore. They're trying to make oozes. We did like a move 2 to here. Poisoned that guy and then did 1, 2, 3. It's still going to be 1 HP because the math's all the same every time, right? 2 HP, yeah. Like enough to die from the thing. What I should really be doing is trying to maximize for XP and gold at the moment, but I'm bad. Give me that sweet, sweet 2 HP. Well, that was the easiest selection ever. Move, loot, and heal. They're not attacking again. Honestly, just kill this guy. Then stand in the spawner. Will that work? Will that stop the spawning? We'll find out, I suppose. We're going to move 4 over to this gold. Then I'm going to attack this tree. And we're going to do it advantage, so we use our equipment once more. Although, I don't think we get perks if we fail, do we? Then we're going to move up to here and take a standard attack action for 3 because we have Magic Dagger. We can't wound the tree, we can't stun the tree. All the ones that just hurt themselves for 2 to summon another creature are now healing themselves, which is even more terrifying. Then the little baby oozes go. It's like a slow wall of death. The spawner trick did not work. They still got around it. We have 2 cards left, so we get to meet shield once. Here we can short rest and actually do something. We'll attack the tree on top. And add 2 to that attack. And here we will long rest as a meat shield. Attack 3, range 3, target 2, and poison. That's a bad time for us. So close to that second tree being down, though. Huge miss. Retaliate doing work. If we had the skill that Ty had, that was just like swap 2 places of any 2 creatures, that would be incredible, because we could just swap ourselves from here to there and then attack the other tree. But I don't think that's going to work out. And with this start of this turn, Elementalist and Soothsinger are dead. We're just going to do this alone. We're going to move 4 back to here. Confirm advantage. Then attack these 2. That tree still has 1 HP somehow. And we're probably going to die to this attack. We could burn a card. But really, we could gain XP if we play Stiletto Storm again. But we're max level, so XP doesn't mean anything to us either. These are the things I forget. So many oozes. Oh, we have 1 HP, right? So we can't redraw? Yeah, okay. Well, Flurry of Blades gives us 1 XP. Again, doesn't matter. I'm just bad. But we got rid of a second tree, so, you know. They're gonna fail to clone themselves. And let's just short rest, burn a card, play these 2. Get 1 XP from that we don't need. Brain. Run away. Somebody kill me. Somebody kill me. Well, that was the hottest mess I think we've had this whole campaign. Scenario failed, we don't get any of that stuff. We get our gold and the experience that we gained from playing cards, I think. But, oh boy, that was not a strong performance. And the game crashed like 3 times, which is just aggravating. Ty leveled up though, so we'll do that next time. But for now, thank you guys ever so much for sticking through with this if you did. I apologise for my crass mood, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.